Rapid Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRP.
All right, my friends.
All right, let's do this.
Meghan Trainor is coming to the Houston area. It is the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion where she will be performing. We got tickets for that, and we have a chance for you to win that, plus the $25 gift card for some gas. Compliments of your Nissan dealers if we provide you with the win. Yeah. So here's who's playing along. Catherine has chosen to play along with me. Josh is playing along with Eric. Barbara is playing along with Ahmad. And Holly has got Sam. So that's how we're going to play today. But Eric won last week, so he has to go last.
He's got the belt on his shoulder right now. He's clutching it.
Good. It fits
the winning
perfectly.
wrestling belt.
Now, just remember, if you are losing, Eric, please do not throw the belt on the floor.
Yeah,
promise
last
today.
week, 2 weeks ago when I won, he threw the belt on the floor and wouldn't even hand it to me.
Now it's got
Every time I
sharp
win, you guys
edges.
don't even play my song.
Listen, those nails came out through the belt on the other side, and they should be snagging your T-shirt right now the way you're
rivets?
holding that.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's these screws that put this hard plate into the faux leather. Do you see them?
Dude, I paid
Very
$180
dangerous.
for that thing.
All right, it's fine. We've
Yeah.
forgotten.
Should
return it.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I can't return it now.
We didn't pay.
Belt daddy over
we didn't
here.
pay for a real
Yeah.
belt because the real belts are way more expensive.
Well, I knew if it wasn't nice, Eric could complain.
He's still complaining. So
Yeah, he is.
you can't win.
Let's get to this game. Round one, 75
My name should be
seconds.
on it.
My name should be on it.
All right, here we go.
Absolutely.
Focus.
All right, there are 75 seconds on the clock. The order this morning will be Ahmad, followed by Sam, Roula, and then Eric. If you answer correctly, boom. If you miss it, we move on.
Please call me Le Champion.
Or sometimes when you have the right answer, you're dinged for the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Look,
Yep.
sometimes
I
it's
roll.
like a sporting event. A ref will make a bad call once in a while, and you just got to go with it.
Every week.
He's the ref and he has to be the host. So
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure
All
here.
right, come on, Steve Harvey.
All
he
right.
wishes.
And the new Miss Universe is, wait, no, that's not the right
Wait,
name.
wrong
Sorry,
one.
lady. You step back.
Right.
Slide it on back. It's not you.
Ahmad,
Take
we
that crown
start
off.
with you. 75 seconds on the clock, please. Are we ready? Here we go. Ahmad in 3, 2, 1. Ahmad, a small, smelly, salted fish put on pizza.
Anchovies.
Sam, he will be the next Super Bowl halftime performer.
Kendrick Lamar.
Roula, a young Viking named Hiccup, befriends a dragon in this animated film.
Vikings.
I don't know that one.
Eric, this Darth Vader actor just died at 93.
James Earl Jones.
Ahmad, in 2005, Hurricane Katrina created the most devastation in what city?
New Orleans.
Sam, this Foo Fighter singer fathered a child outside of marriage.
Yeah, we just talked about him.
Rula, how many colors are there on a Rubik's Cube?
4.
Eric, actor who plays Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton.
Ahmad, a triathlon is swimming, cycling, and what else?
Running.
Sam, Joe Jonas just divorced who? Rula, the word
Can't say.
your is a contraction of what words?
You are.
Eric, in bowling, what are 3 strikes called?
Turkey.
Ahmad, what does BMX stand for?
Biking. Mexican. Extreme.
Sam, what fictional character did Anthony Hopkins play in Silence of the Lambs?
I'm sorry.
Rula, it protects appliances from voltage spikes.
Your ears.
Eric, involuntary spasm.
Time.
What the hell are you talking about? What kind of answer is that?
I was looking
what kind of
for-
question is that?
He was all over the place with that one.
Surge protector was what we were looking for. So you guys
If you
missed.
said a computer, I would have thought that way. Appliance, I'm thinking this giant range.
All right, so what was missed? Kendrick Lamar is the halftime performer.
she doesn't have
Dave Grohl fathered a child outside of
Hannibal
marriage.
Lecter is Anthony
Hannibal
Hopkins.
Lecter.
There are 6 colors on a Rubik's Cube.
How to Train Your Dragon. Was that the movie?
That was the movie. Joe Jonas divorced Sophie Turner.
What does
BMX?
BMX stand for?
Bicycle motocross.
Okay.
Oh, you
I
were
was
not even
think-
close.
I was
No.
thinking of because
You
the
thought MX,
abbreviation.
Mexican
Yeah.
MX in
I
your
don't
head?
know.
Bike
I don't know
Mexican?
because the abbreviation
Well, you're
for
still
City
in
of
it,
Mexico
Ahmad,
is
so-
CDMX.
At least.
So I got
I'm
1
just trying to
point.
save
Sam
my
got
ass here.
0.
Oh,
We're
I'm
only
out.
eliminating 1 person because there's
I'm
4 of us.
out.
So Sam's out. And I still get to stay in.
Sorry,
Miraculously.
Holly. Today was just not my day, girl.
Yeah,
know sometimes you just
Holly.
feel it.
Yeah.
Sam was like, once I ran out of time on Kendrick Lamar, it was
Yes, it
over.
does.
That was an easy one because she loves Kendrick Lamar.
I know. How did you not know that?
Because I'm just delayed today, y'all.
Okay.
Let's just get
She's on
to the
delay.
next round,
All right,
shall
round
we?
2.
Let Sam relax.
Eric,
Sam's favorite part of the game is when she's
Stretch
released from
Sam
having
up.
to give
Who
answers.
went last?
Thank God.
I got to go first.
That would be, I don't
Your
know.
guys' name spells ear. Because I
Oh,
use
yeah.
Eric, Ahmad, Roula, ear.
That's funny. All right, let's go. Round 2, 60 seconds. Here we go. Rapid fire quiz on the Roula and Ryan show for Meghan Trainor tickets.
All right, Aaron.
Spasms or something.
I'll start with that one then.
Skip that one. I already know the answer. So
All right.
something else.
Yeah,
You
you
think
can't
you
start with
do?
the same one you started with. Go to the next one, man.
all right,
Let's
here
go.
we go.
We get an
Eric.
advantage for
Yeah.
it.
Actually, I don't know it.
Collusion.
Eric, in 3, 2, 1. Eric, a pet rodent related to the. Let's start the whole
What's
game
happening?
over. Start the whole
My
game over.
God,
Start
the
it.
wheels are
0 out the
falling
clock.
off.
0 out the clock. The whole screen blanked out.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, let the whole screen blanked
Take
out.
that
There
one
we
out,
go.
too.
What the hell are you talking
All right,
about?
here we go.
It was
Here
a
we go.
Yeah. You need a sec. Okay, move
All right,
past
here we
that
go.
one.
There's a
Let's-
Kevin laugh at.
Redo. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Eric, reality show where she deals with severe acne.
Zits.
Ugly Betty.
Ahmad, the president and Oval Office are in this building.
The White House.
Roula, country legend who originally sang Jolene.
Dolly Parton.
Oh, nice.
Eric, when you're in lockdown because you have a virus.
Pandemic.
Quarantine.
Wait, I don't know. Wait. What?
Ahmad, feeling
Where
discomfort
am
from
I?
lack of food with the desire to eat.
Hunger.
Roula, Bitcoin is a form of what?
An FT.
Eric,
NPF.
meat cooked outside at a gathering and basted in sauce.
Fuck you.
What?
Ahmad, freaking out with sudden worry.
Panic.
Roula, who is the Lone Ranger's Native American companion?
Tonto.
Eric, a doctor who listens to your heart. He listens with this device.
Stethoscope.
Ahmad, small plastic discs put on eyeballs to improve vision.
Contacts.
Roula, people pay money to get out of these rooms where you solve clues.
Escape rooms.
Eric, what is the most used appliance in the
Time.
kitchen?
You son of a-
Time.
Refrigerator.
Did I make it? Am I in?
You made it. Eric's out. Eric's out.
So you missed
How much you learn to freaking talk, you moron?
Wow.
And the
Dr.
belt is
Pimple
on the
Popper.
floor.
Yeah, about.
Dr.
Eric's
Pimple
out.
Popper.
Just for that, I wasn't going to throw the belt.
Oh my God, Eric, you are the worst. Pick that
Oh
up
my
nicely.
gosh.
You better pick
I'm
that
not
up
mad at you
nicely.
guys. I'll
If
hand
we
it
were
to
on
you
the
two.
playground right now and children were
missed
around,
Dr.
I would
Pimple
say,
Popper. I
hey,
don't
little
wanna hear
Eric,
it.
pick up that belt. That's not nice.
What else was
Oh,
missed?
I'll hand it to you
Oh,
two. but this
Dr.
guy.
Pimple Popper. I said ugly
You said
Betty.
Ugly Betty?
Ugly Betty.
Well, that is not a
That's how I
reality
was
show.
saying out.
Did Ugly
What
Betty
is
have
it?
acne?
I thought she did. No,
She
I
braces.
don't know.
She had braces. Maybe a little forehead acne, I think.
When you're
She
in
had
lockdown
poncho.
because you have a virus, it's quarantine.
Yes, quarantine, but you quarantined because of the pandemic. What is it? NFT?
No,
Non-fungible
cryptocurrency.
Oh.
Crypto. You were going like in depth.
Bitcoin is a form of cryptocurrency.
Okay, so now it is Ahmad and Rula. Goodbye, Eric. And Eric didn't get to
Goodbye,
answer his
Eric.
question.
You didn't answer because the guy stuttered for like 2 minutes.
So,
Eric.
Oh, my.
Haters. It's okay. Let's see what happens here.
Good luck, Rula.
What does seem right is to talk about
Ahmad.
Eric.
Thank you, thank you.
Aha, here we go. All right, round 3, 60 seconds. Ahmad gets the advantage by going first. It's his turn in that order. So let's hit it. Let's see
Let's
what
see if we
happens.
can
All
run
right.
4 questions here.
All right.
Can
Here
you
we
talk
go.
today?
My.
my watch is telling me that there's loudness around me and that I need to step down. So if you guys could please lower it
Get on,
down
Jamie,
a
that
little
goes
bit.
out.
Watch the
Here
whole
we go.
stand.
It hit
60
90.
seconds on the clock.
right, let's go.
Ahmad, in 3, 2, 1. Ahmad, Drew Barrymore married this comedian in 2001. It lasted a year. Rula, in 2003, this space shuttle exploded upon reentry.
Columbia.
Ahmad, the late Charles Schultz was the creator of this comic strip.
Are you kidding me?
Rula, according to the city's slogan, what happens here stays here.
Las Vegas.
Ahmad, Yoko Ono was married to which Beatle?
John Lennon.
Rula, when you are sick, you take your temperature with this.
Thermometer.
Ahmad, what Marvel hero did Scarlett Johansson play?
Black Widow.
Rula, when a baby or toddler throws a fit, it is called what?
A tantrum.
Or Eric. Ahmad, getting your fingernails professionally done at a salon is called what?
Manicure.
Rula, genre of music featuring rap.
Hip hop.
Ahmad, injury to the body from extreme cold.
Frostbite.
Rula, tool used to unclog a toilet or sink.
Plunger.
Ahmad, You Can't See Me is the famous wrestler.
John Cena.
Rula, how many U.S. presidents have been...
Time.
What is it?
Ahmad. Good try, Ahmad.
Ahmad's got 5.
Oh.
Mama's got the belt back, baby.
What again?
What the hell?
Don't play your music. You guys didn't play my crappy music.
Well, she won.
I won last year.
Oppa, 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 oppa. Yeah, I never actually do the Greek dance. I just shake my booty, my big Greek booty, and I wear my belt. I got my belt. I'm going to kick. I'm going to strut. And I won.
Who the hell did Drew Barrymore date in 2001?
Tom Green.
Now, who the hell has said that name in 20 years?
I know.
Why would
I
Ahmad
didn't
know
know
that?
that.
He was
Well,
like,
I know my old school pop culture, but that's so irrelevant to today. Like,
Not so
come
bad.
on.
you got
I
screwed
know.
on that one.
Even I almost brain freeze on that one. I was like,
Like-
Tom Green. Oh, God, Tom Green.
Freddie
All
got
right.
fingered.
No, that
Yeah,
was
that's
a
what he was
movie.
in, yes. Okay, so Catherine, you're going to Meghan Trainor. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
You chose wisely today. Thank you. And with the pattern of wins, it has gone that I win every other week. So next week maybe won't be my week.
Oh,
Because that's the pattern now.
We went through a
every
lot
other
of-
week it's happening.
Y'all, we almost
Catherine,
ran
hang on the
out of
line. We'll get your
questions.
info.
It's because you kept screwing them up.
Yeah, they throw like 4 of them.
Yeah, four got
I
thrown
really
out.
thought I had it this week.
Sorry, Emma. It's okay.
It was well
Once you
fun.
lost that first one, I'm like, oh.
I knew it.
What happened?
Eric started putting the belt on me when I had 4 points. I was like, he's going to jinx me now. He started putting the belt on my shoulder.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, you
You
got
can see it
it.
in the video, slow mo. It's like, here's the belt. Ahmad ain't coming back.
The
from
wheels
this.
fell off that one.
Put the nails in the coffin. It's done.
What had happened was my finger bumped the screen and I toggled off the screen so I didn't have the question in front of me.
That's why you were so slow.
More crafts and blenders tools.
Oh my God! Just to appease him, go back and find a replay. I was slow on one question.
Anyway, we used to throw out 2 of them. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Catherine's going to Meghan Trainor. She's got $25 in gas from her Nissan dealers, and she's very happy that I won the rapid fire quiz. As am I.
And please don't do anchovies again. We've done it twice now, and manicure.
Yeah, manicure.
Twice was we did it last week.
Right, and Black Widow. 'cause I
That
had
was on
one
there
last time.
somehow.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Manicure, Black Widow.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. We used up. That was the last. A whole new fresh batch will be
Sweet.
written this weekend.
Well, coming up next, my friends, we are going to help somebody who is battling the decision to date or ditch. You are newly dating someone, and something has happened. It's a little bit of a hiccup, a speed bump, a red flag. Maybe it's a red flag. Not sure if it's a red flag.
Plus, the theme of it is so awesome.
So we're going to help you decide if you should continue on or not, and it has to do with conspiracies. You'll hear it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
So serious. Here we go.
Dramatic.
Should you date or ditch, or are you the bitch? Time to decide. You can confide in the Roula and Ryan Show.
What's the most important word?
That whole song, it is
Keep this up a notch.
a dramatic
This is my favorite
crescendo.
Hit it.
Date or let's go.
Where are you the?
See, everybody needs to do something with this. Sam's running down the hall, all confused.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, that's a music video.
Like looking around.
I'm scared.
Here we
Look here in
go.
the corner.
Our listener line number is 713-278-VENT. If you've got a problem, let us solve it.
Okay, so are we going to ask people to call, or are we just so hopped up on whatever we just did during that
I know.
Morgan Wallen song that we don't even
We
need
played
other
dodgeball
people's-
in the studio.
Yeah, there's this.
It was so needed.
There is this really
Yeah,
My
you
Apple
feel
Watch
good.
said I exercised.
old fern hanging from the ceiling in the studio, and everybody was trying to hit it with a ball.
I love this little fern. One of our listeners
Yes.
made that, crocheted
Shelby.
that.
I know, but it's
Shelby.
covered in dust,
No,
Roula.
it's fine
Don't
now.
worry
we
about
knocked
it.
all the dust right off of it. Okay,
Yeah.
here it is. 833-390-KRBE. If maybe this has happened to you, let's hear what the issue is for date or ditch today.
So I'm calling because I've been dating this guy for like 2 months. I like a lot of stuff about him. He's super hot, but he may or may not know. He definitely is a conspiracy theorist. I think he truly believes that the White House is like run by like the reptilian people or whatever. And at first, like when I didn't realize the extent of it, I thought it was kind of like funny and maybe even a little cute. Then when we hang out, it's super weird because he seems like he comes off like this totally normal guy. Like he wouldn't be like that. And I just don't know what to do because, like I said, like he's really good looking. And let's be real, like the dating scene is like super hard here in Houston. So I don't know what to do. Like, should I keep going along with it and hopefully maybe like he calms down with it, or is it time to ditch him?
Ryan, did you just along to her recorded
I did.
call?
I'm listening to it. I'm
It's like a
processing. I'm processing.
So 2 months in, she said he's very, very attractive to her. He's hot. But she really didn't realize how serious he is about his reptilian-run White House conspiracy
Well,
theory.
I think you just, like anything, you got to communicate
Interesting.
and say, do you really believe this bat-ish?
Well, if you still find them
Crazy
hot
stuff.
after that, because like if I was dating somebody, they're hot and they're a flat earther, I'd be like, you're not hot anymore.
No.
Oh,
'Cause to
actually,
me,
I
your
mean, if
brain,
you're
like, I mean,
nuts.
obviously your outside could be hot, but your inside it has to be
outside.
listen,
your
I
inside
brought
has
that
to be
up.
kinda
Eric,
good looking too, right?
This weekend on Weekends with Roula, I bring that up because I talked about how what's the most irrational conversation you never expected to have with an adult? A flat earther is what I gave as the example, like somebody who truly is telling you with everything in their fibers that no, globes are round, but I don't know why, because the earth is flat.
So frustrating.
So it's like the
they
same
believe
thing for
if
her.
you get on a
Doesn't-
ship, you would sail right off the edge of the world.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Eventually, the looks eventually are going to fade if
Yes.
this person's
Yeah.
real belief of reptiles running the White House is going to come up in dinner conversations and parties. And if you joke like, "Oh, Gary thinks that snakes run the White House," you'd be like, "It's true, Brenda."
And then
like
they're into
you
it?
guys are going to be like not meshing.
And then if you're embarrassed when he's like out at parties and that's
And
all
he's
he's
talking
talking
about
about
he
it, and
starts
you're like, okay,
spouting off this
it
nonsense.
starts getting embarrassing.
You're talking to your friends and you see him in the corner talking to somebody, cornered somebody.
and then
Yeah.
you're
You're
going to
like,
go save them.
Is he talking about?
Yeah,
He's
you
talking
have
about
to
the
like
snake people.
apologize
Oh,
on their
God.
behalf.
He's talking about the snake people. I got to go get that person out of that.
No.
It's hard
she
to
needs-
find somebody though.
She needs to talk to him and say, look, can you dial back the crazy talk?
But to him,
Well-
it's probably not crazy. To him, that's
Yeah,
like
you can't
his-
say crazy talk because that's offensive to him. Because him is just talk.
because that's what he truly believes.
Right. So
Well, just do
I
me a
think-
favor and don't talk about that. Can you not talk
how's it-
about that when we're out and about?
But how he's going to talk to you about it in private? They can't shut up
Like,
about that
dude,
stuff.
put your tinfoil
Anybody.
hat
That's
on
like
and go in
dating
the
somebody
closet.
who's diehard politics on one side or the other, and they want to bring it up with every person they meet. You can't make them not. So I think that if she's already on the fence, yes, he's good looking. Maybe go out one or two more times.
Have
Don't
fun
talk,
with it.
just make
And
out.
if it comes up, or perhaps you decide to tackle it, and the response is not good, bail out. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like that sounds like a silly thing that shouldn't break up a relationship. But if it's that heavy that she brought it to Date or Ditch on the Rula and Ryan show, it is weighing heavy on her mind. What do y'all think?
A lot of
Yeah.
people are texting saying he's hot.
Yeah, date him. He's not wrong. And then they
I
send
mean, have
reptile
fun, but that's-
emojis.
Date him? He's not wrong in what?
It's-
They send
not married.
reptile emojis,
Yeah,
like an
right.
alligator or a dinosaur.
running the
Keep
White House.
dating if he's cute.
Oh my god!
But he's not marriage material.
Mommy, I don't
if
know.
you're
Is he
feeling
going to
like
drop the
this
theory?
this is craziness, you got to live with your whole life.
Yeah, because imagine you're going to have babies with him. He's going to raise your babies to believe snakes run
What
the
if
White House.
What if Rula like
Dinosaurs.
Tassos loves F1?
Oh, he loves F1.
But if
I
you
know.
didn't like car stuff, and that's all, but he doesn't talk about that much. Does
They
he?
had it here this
And that's all
weekend.
he wore.
I
Like
know.
all of his T-shirts were only NASCAR
He's got
shirts
the hat.
and everything.
He's got the
Oh,
outfit,
it's
the jacket.
F1. That's a different world.
I'm sorry. Sorry, right.
But he gets
Make
up
sure.
early, right?
This is what I've learned with F1. I can't stand the noise of a revving engine. This is all And I'm like, oh my God, I can't. And with technology, you can put your phone through your speakers in your car. So if we are going somewhere as a family, it's.
Wait, he listens to the. He doesn't even watch it.
And
He'll
the-
listen to it.
Yeah, because you can listen to it because they're commenting. It's like
That
it's like
sounds
watching. It's
boring.
like listening to baseball on the radio.
No, that sounds nothing like
That's
baseball.
terrible.
That sounds awful.
That's like doing
Well,
golf
if
on
you
the radio.
know F1 and you want to know
All
what's
right,
happening
he's
in the
doing
race,
this
you'll
turn.
listen to
Lap
it.
500.
Look at him.
Lap 501.
Look at him take that turn.
Lewis Hamilton from Mercedes when he was with Mercedes before he went to Ferrari. Look at what he did in this $2 million. Blah 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 blah.
I'd rather have you talk about reptiles in the White
Yes.
House than
No,
that.
F1 is way better than reptiles in the White House. 100% better because it's very interesting. They get to spray champagne. Everyone is a good-looking
But you hear
rich
that on the
person
radio?
that you would never relate to because they're so out of your league. It's just like, wow, this is what like rich people do.
But like baseball, they tell stories and stuff. The
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
They're talking. You kind of hear you hear the crowd.
They paint an audio picture with the words.
yeah, but if you know F1, they're also painting
Cars
the
going
audio
around in a
picture.
circle.
I guess they
and he
study
went
the
in a
track.
No,
circle.
it's about the different turns.
It's a different
and-
track though every week, right?
Yeah, there's
So
a
do-
race every single week somewhere around
That
the
means
world.
they have to study. They have fantasy leagues, I bet.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh,
probably-
they have fantasy leagues
to.
for everything.
For everything. I'm sure they have a fantasy league on the Roula and Ryan show.
Oh, that'd be
What would that be?
rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Don't pick Sam.
Will Eric
Listen-
break something?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I know.
those are prop bets.
My
Those are-
husband has talked about F1 so much in front of our kids. My youngest my son MJ's like, we should get Daddy a Max Verstappen T-shirt for his birthday. And I was like, would Daddy wear a Max Verstappen T-shirt? Probably not.
Max who?
Verstappen. He's like the guy that wins every time.
That's the text does. You guys can suck it. I love my F1.
He loves it. You know what got him on F1, guys? There was a Netflix series that one of our listeners told us about.
Oh, yeah.
And Tasso had hooked
JJ
onto
Watt
it.
got into it, too.
JJ Watt got into it, too. This F1 series on Netflix, it was about, I don't know what, but that's what turned him on to F1. He's been crazy for it. For years, we've been giving trips to Austin.
But he also did, like,
Roula, didn't they
he did Motor Speedway in Dallas.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
background. My husband used to be the
Announcer, like the on-field announcer.
Oh,
person
how fun is that?
for the Motor
so that would
Speedway.
make sense.
That's
that he
gotta be
already
cool.
had,
Didn't they
Yeah,
like,
he knew all the
uh,
drivers and everybody. But it wasn't F1. It
It
was
was IRL, Indy
yeah,
Racing
not
League,
NASCAR, not F1,
Okay.
but whatever.
I think
IndyCar.
Didn't Red Bull do something with F1 this weekend in downtown
Oh, yeah,
Houston?
did you take your MJ?
No, we didn't go to that.
This past weekend,
Like,
they were in
Red Bull
Houston.
doing
Wait,
those
this
turns?
past weekend?
Yeah, this past weekend.
Downtown.
It was
Wasn't
downtown.
that Labor Day weekend?
No,
No, it
that
was this
2 weeks.
past weekend.
It was like Saturday and Sunday.
Because
I
when
know
we
we
went to
did.
the
Yeah, we
Astros
did
game,
yesterday.
there was stuff set up downtown.
I'm
Yeah.
like, man, who cleans up all those tire marks?
I know.
Oh, that's a good
They're
point.
doing all those
Donuts.
and donuts.
Do you
Burnouts.
have to clean them up?
Hey, I think your husband's calling.
Oh, God.
Take it real quick. We got a minute.
We're in the belly of the beast now with F1.
F1.
Hello, love of my life, the one that God chose for me, who loves F1. Hello, Tassos. Hello?
Oh, I don't hear the love of my life on the phone anywhere. All I hear is somebody bashing their husband for liking something. At least I have a hobby. Anyway.
I am not bashing you. I'm bashing the motor sound. Not the motor sound.
Yeah,
Good
sure
God.
you are. Right. Yeah, the whole studio is like,
It just sounds weird on the radio. Like,
You sound like Eric during the rapid fire quiz. Why are you taking this so to heart? You're not one of the drivers.
he loves it, though.
because I don't fantasize of Captain Kirk and the Enterprise, and I'm going to go in space and win $800 million.
I can tell we really hit you hard.
Right?
He is hurt. I'm sorry you're hurt. Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug?
Anyway, listen.
I love
When I
you.
got back into F1, I've been watching F1 for decades. I used to be the reporter over at Texas Motor Speedway.
We talked about that. We talked about that. We
Yeah.
talked
She did
about
mention.
that.
She did
just,
mention.
Just need to just give you some
Calm
love
it
and give
down.
you a hug.
You'll be okay.
Calm you down.
Yep.
Let that
That's what
motor
he wants to
sound
hear right now.
go.
Just relax.
Just
Take
relax.
a breather. It's
Right.
fine.
Ribbon
Roula,
his engine.
do you have a hobby?
No, my hobby is momming.
Making sure the kids survive every
making
day.
sure that
Yeah.
the
Homework
kids are having
Get
everything they
alive.
need. Anybody got picked up, left behind today at school?
Right.
Did we forget somebody at soccer? Where's the volleyball game? I have no idea. Let me ask my husband what all the
For his
teachers'
birthday, why
names
don't you
are.
give him the Vegas
Which one?
F1? Aren't they coming back to Vegas in November or October?
Well, when we went to Vegas for was it your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay. The Vegas drivers, Uber drivers, were all giving us the hell of the first ever F1 thing there.
Yeah, because
and
they
how
lived
hard
there,
it
though.
was
But they
to
lived there.
get around, how expensive everything was, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I feel like an F1 hobby is a very
How
expensive
about Austin?
one.
Don't they race in Austin?
They do every year. We give away a KRBE trip. Remember the year Taylor Swift did the
Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen Start Your Engines or whatever they say?
Justin Timberlake performed.
Taylor Swift did it.
once.
JT.
Oh, okay.
What else? Is that the Gentlemen Start Your Engines or is that something else? Remember
I
Britney
think they
Spears did it
performed at
once?
concerts there, too.
Yeah. So F1, it's fine. The noise. Just the noise.
Yeah,
Oh.
you have to wear the headphones.
where you put your
Post
earbuds
Malone,
in.
F1 Trillion. That's his newest album.
Yeah.
It's very similar. I
mean,
heard.
y'all, it is a mass
in the
following.
background?
It is a massive following F1, and if you don't know what it's all about, just go to Netflix and find that F1 series. It turned a lot of people onto it. My husband's
Somebody said
very-
they had an F1 car with the swangers
oh,
Downtown.
What?
downtown.
Yeah.
Oh my
Red
God.
Bull did something. They
Wouldn't that
brought
cut your
them-
legs up? It went out of control. It'd be like the chariots back in the
Well,
day.
maybe they
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
driving crazy.
No,
They
they
were-
were.
they were doing
They
burnouts
were.
Ooh,
They had
okay, I
stuff
don't know
blocked
about
off.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Not my cup of tea.
Well,
I respect it.
so what's the final verdict
The
for
final
Date or
verdict of
Ditch?
Date or Ditch, for those who's tuning in, we forgot about them.
Just keep dating.
yeah.
I forgot about them.
Kind of forgot about them.
He's hot. Date him.
He's good
date
looking.
him.
People are saying
Sure.
keep dating him. I was saying go a couple more dates. And if you really feel like no matter how hot he is, he won't shut up about reptiles running the government, bail out and find somebody else. There's a lot of fish in the
Life
sea.
is short.
Okay, Cupid.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Get out there, bumblers.
If you're looking for husband material and you know that's going to be the rest of your life, then ditch.
Just overlap. Keep
does that
dating,
mean?
have fun, and then look for someone else.
Unless he
so
thinks
cheat.
you're exclusive. Unless he thinks
Is that
you're
what you're
exclusive.
recommending?
That's
Cheat?
cheating. If you're You're saying to cheat.
If you're exclusive,
no
you
overlap.
should not do that. If you're not exclusive,
Yeah, exactly.
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
No overlap.
Play the field, as some would
Yeah.
say.
I'm not saying Dave Grohl it. I'm just saying
Dave Grohl.
Oh, man. Get us out, Roula.
Dave
Get us
Grohl
out.
is
Let's
in
talk about
Scoop with a mystery baby revealed. We'll explain that. And there's a superstar who refuses to put their music on Apple Music. Every time we're trying to find this artist, I'm like, why am I getting
I
all the
can think of a
karaoke
few.
versions?
Yeah.
What's with this karaoke version? Now we have answers. We'll talk about it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
And Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taquerías Arandas. Earlier this morning, we were talking about Dave Grohl's announcement on social media yesterday that he has fathered a child outside of his marriage.
Oh, bummer.
Foo Fighter, huh?
I mean, I'm
Mr.
glad there's a
Foo
life,
Fighters, yes.
but man, that's got to be painful for the fam.
And basically, he just said he's going to take care of that child and be in this child's life. And he apologizes to his family, basically.
His daughter's oldest one's 18.
Oh, man.
I don't know if that means she's in college.
Well, about ready to
Freshman.
be.
Just then that's
But
what.
why did he
13-year-old is
announce
Violet.
it the way he did?
I think he
because
probably had to head it off at the pass.
Blackmail.
Yeah, like, well, maybe before it got out, because maybe it got leaked and somebody, they're trying to do damage control. He goes, what? The best way to do damage control is release it yourself. You just put it out there yourself and say what it is.
At least he owned it.
apologize and go away.
Yeah.
He said he's
It'll
going
go
to be
away.
part of her life because he could have just said, you know what? Here's $10 million.
Yeah.
I'll
Go
give you-
away.
Shut it up.
Do you think
away.
they'll announce who is the baby mama?
Well, it's going to come out soon enough because now the tabloid crawlers are looking for her. He says on his Instagram post, I love my wife and my children. I'm doing everything I can to regain their trust and earn their forgiveness. We are grateful for your consideration toward all the children involved as we move forward together. After that, his 18-year-old Violet, his daughter Violet, deactivated her Instagram because she didn't want to hear any of that.
Can you
flag.
blame her?
Nope.
Nope. So that's why somebody texted earlier, go, oh no, I thought he was one of the good guys, Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters. And here's what I've always thought. So I know that you guys are big Nirvana, like super fans.
I am, yeah.
Were they on the way out?
their bansies?
Like, were they on the way to
No.
breaking up when Kurt Cobain died?
So
was
here's-
there talk for real of them
Thanks
like
to the
not
drugs,
doing another
maybe.
album?
Here's what happened. Kurt Cobain, a month before, and I do believe he was murdered. I really do.
Well, that doesn't have to do with
but-
whether they were breaking
but
up or
before,
not.
Just state your ditch again. With that
What are we
conspiracy.
doing?
No. But before, they were in Rome, and he'd had an overdose. And so they were going to go on hiatus, is what it looked like
Okay,
for
the
a
reason I
while.
asked that
They only
question
had
is
like,
because
3 albums.
They had
would we
Bleach,
know
Nevermind,
Dave
In
Grohl-
Utero.
Yeah, would we know Dave Grohl the way we know Dave Grohl if Kurt Cobain had not died?
No.
Because he became the front man for his own thing because
Like
Kurt
his first
Cobain
album,
died.
he did everything. That was all him.
He recently,
Well, who
he
knew?
played
I
every
knew Kurt Cobain's
instrument.
name.
He wrote everything. Yeah.
There was no band. It was just him playing everything.
The
The
He
first
had to
Nirvana
hire-
album?
The
No, Foo
first Foo
Fighters.
Fighters.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he started out as a drummer. He was the drummer in Nirvana,
Right.
and now he's the singer and guitarist.
And Foo Fighters has
Foo
they have
Fighters.
way more hits than Nirvana
Oh,
ever did.
yeah. Foo Fighters has been around for 30 years.
Yeah,
Nirvana,
Nirvana-
lasted, like, what, 5, 6?
But they were
So
the
he
start.
can probably be like secretly saying, yeah, it's sad Kurt's gone, but look at me now. It's like, look at me now. Okay, so speaking of artists and bands, and every time I go to Apple Music, try and grab something off iTunes of Garth Brooks, is never there.
No.
It's always some random, like, other person singing Garth Brooks songs, a
But
karaoke
that's when you downloaded
version.
that one.
I'm just like, what the heck? You know how you, like, if you're somewhere and they're like, oh, Friends in Low Place would be good for this. Somebody quick, grab it off, like, the internet.
That's
you go
exactly-
to iTunes, you can't get it. You're like, what the heck?
So why not?
Because Garth
not.
Brooks made a deal with Amazon that he would only put his music on Amazon. He said that he signed an exclusive deal with Amazon Music in 2016, so all of his songs are there. But he boycotts the other streaming services because his decision was rooted in artist control and fair compensation, especially for songwriters. He said that he likes Spotify's CEO, but Apple Music is a different story. Apple came in with their own set of rules, and if you're already established, you have to change to get to them. I'm never going to change to fit their rules. He went on to say they are nice guys, but we're never going to work together. So Amazon's biggest perk is that they are a retailer as well. So you can sign your stream deal and get part of the deal is to move the physical unit so the songwriters get paid. Maybe one day Spotify and Apple can find a way to get Garth's music and pay up. But until then, Jeff Bezos
When you
has
say physical units, you mean he's literally selling CDs?
Well, like physical units, I guess. Like the whole album, I don't know. Physical units. Who's buying a CD?
Because you can always buy a CD and then rip it into
My
your
truck
iTunes
is 4
library.
years old, and I can't
But
even
why do
put a
that when you
CD
can
in.
just download
Yeah,
it?
I don't have a CD player in my car.
I do in my Toyota, which is a 2014.
But your
The
Jeep doesn't have it.
Jeeper does not.
My last car was a 20.
Beep, beep.
My last car was a 2017. The 2017 had a CD. The 2020 did not.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
maybe 20 because the Jeeper is a 2020.
Yeah.
It is new cars. And if you do get
there's
a new
still
car, you need
ways.
to tell them, how do you work the radio?
I know. Ask
Yeah.
them because they won't know. Make sure you put FM first. Move over
Yep.
Spotify. There ain't no Roula and Ryan show on there.
104.1 and all of them. I'll do that when I'm looking for cars to buy.
Yeah.
I will see the photo and I'll look at the dashboard. And if they don't have like our station, it's some crappy station. I'll
You
be
put
like,
every single
I'm
preset.
not buying that car. No, I won't even look at it.
You won't even look at it.
But the one I bought for my wife, they actually had 104 on it. So I'm like, it's meant to be.
You mean on the demo?
Yeah, like they show the
The KRB.
inside, and they always
Yeah.
show the radio thing. Yeah, I'll look at that. I'm a nerd. I'll look at all the dials, the positions of stations on there. If I don't
Well-
see it, I'm like, nope, that vehicle is not made for me.
I don't rent cars often, but when I do, my friends, if you've ever rented a car and every single preset was KRBE, I was the one that rented it before you. Because when I leave a rented car, I will preset every station to KRBE.
So I go to Best Buy and turn in everything to 104.
Yes!
it all there.
I see that too. Go to Best Buy on 610 and I'll turn it up. I'm like, oh, yeah, 104 is on.
Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It's interesting you're talking about Best Buy on 610 in Richmond because right around the corner, the last remaining stainless steel sign on Westheimer and Sage, you know, the big ring, it was
yeah.
hung back in 1995. It's finally coming down. The Sage and Westheimer solid ring will be removed and updated next weekend. The large rings were removed back in 2016 after construction in the area necessitated their transfer. So now they're going to go with a more modern design. The two solid rings on Sage Road are the only ones that are left.
I like those rings.
They're getting rid of them.
Whenever they showed, like, when the Rockets were good, which
They would always show that on the
they'd show,
game, right?
like the big game on TBS. They'd be
Yeah.
like, here's the shot of the Galleria, and there's the rings, and it was
And
cool.
I thought
Say
Oh,
goodbye.
confused.
Next weekend they're taking it down.
I thought they took them down to like redo them and then they put them back up like the new
Yeah, they should put
refurbished
LED light
ones.
in that thing.
And
They
this
should
is
do
the
something.
last one coming down.
It's the last one coming down.
I know, but is it going to go back up because they're
It's not going back up.
redoing them?
They're going to do something different, I guess.
Triangles.
What?
Triangles.
Spikes.
Spikes.
Yeah, I don't
Spikes.
know.
Yeah, we want
Pentagon.
something more
Impale
dangerous.
yourself.
Spikes falling down.
Not
Icicles.
a good idea. That's what's going down in H-Town.
If you missed what happened on Closure today, oh man. It's a dad trying to reconnect with his long lost son. You're thinking, oh, the heartstrings.
The feels.
Oh, we get the feels on this. Oh, no. Yeah, you got some feels, but they were angry. They were not
Yeah, I felt
sad
angry.
at all. It was angry. What is his dad really up to? Find out next on The Real and Ryan Show.